Joining me now is a woman who knows firsthand about living under an iron-fisted big government regime. She's a North Korean defector, a human rights advocate, and the author of the new book, While Time Remains, A North Korean Defector's Search for Freedom in America. Yeon-mi Park, thanks so much for being with us. It's great to have you.
Thank you for having me on.
Of course. So I want to ask, do you see any similarities between what's happening specifically in these deep blue states like California with Governor Newsom telling us and encouraging us to report hate crimes? How does that sort of align with what you've witnessed in North Korea?
Yeah, absolutely. In a way, when I was in North Korea, the first thing my mom taught me was that don't even whisper because the birds and mice could hear me. We were so afraid to say anything because if we said one wrong word, it was going to get 3 to 8 generations of my family get executed. And now living in America, in a way, saying the non-politically correct thing is not as bad as getting execution, but you get ostracized, you get lose your jobs, you get fired, you lose your dignity. And people are getting more scared every year to speak out. And I live in New York City. I went to college in the city, and it was the exact same environment where I wasn't even afraid to say anything in class.
Wow, that is just shocking. I mean, people come to America for the freedoms that were awarded here and for all of the rights and, everything our founding fathers fought for, and now it's just being destroyed. Sadly, I've talked to many immigrants who have fled communist countries, and they all say that it sort of starts the same, and they're seeing so many similarities between the countries they fled and America, so it's devastating to hear that. Was there a specific moment when you realized that you ultimately had to leave North Korea, and how old were you when you did leave?
I escaped when I was 13 years old. I chose to escape from North Korea because we just simply could not find any food. So we escaped for a bowl of rice. And that led me eventually to freedom to America.
Goodness. And what is your message for people who don't yet see there's a radical indoctrination that is coming here to our country and infecting our nation? What do you have to say to people who are unaware of the very harsh reality of what we're enduring currently?
So I think a lot of people in America don't understand how countries like North Korea began. My country, not anymore, but began in an idea where they did not want any kind of inequality of outcomes. Kim Il-sung came in the 1940s, promised North Korean people he's going to give us free healthcare, free education, free housing, free public ration. Everything was going to be free. And in return, he asked us to return our private property, freedom of speech, freedom of movement. For that later, North Korean people gave up their freedom. And that's what I see right now in America. All these people looking for free things from government. Somehow the government's going to take care of them. And in my life, nothing has been worse than big government. Wow. Nothing has been more evil than this kind of big government where they get all the control, all the power. And when they seize all the power from individuals, they always never give anything back. And they're going to be enslaving all of us. And in America, people with good intentions, and I really genuinely believe when my classmates at Columbia University, they were really all good intentioned children, right, kids. And they genuinely believe that somehow destroying American Constitution is a justice. And rebuilding this country in the name of equity, collectivism, equality of outcomes is a great thing to do. And that's why it's so dangerous, because the brainwashing is so deep. They think they are doing something right.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.